From AccuWeather.com, this is AccuWeather Daily, a brief host-read article. It's weather news in a nutshell. A medical issue aboard the International Space Station is prompting the first medical evacuation in the station's 25-year history. NASA will bring home the Crew 11 astronauts early after a crew member experienced a medical issue aboard the ISS this week. NASA astronauts Mike Fink and Zena Cardman were set to exit the station's Quest airlock at 8 a.m. Eastern Time on Thursday for a 6.5-hour spacewalk. But NASA announced on Wednesday that it was postponing the spacewalk due to a medical issue involving one of the astronauts. On Thursday, NASA Administrator Jared Isaacman said the Crew 11 astronauts will return home in the coming days. NASA's Chief Health and Medical Officer, Dr. James Polk, said the medical evacuation is a first in the 25-year history of the ISS. He said the astronaut needs to be evaluated with equipment here on Earth for a full diagnosis. Now, NASA is not revealing which member of the Crew 11 astronauts suffered the medical emergency due to medical privacy, but Polk did say that medical event had nothing to do with preparations for the spacewalk and it was not an injury. Fink and Cardman make up half of the 4-member Crew 11 mission, which arrived at the ISS back in August. The other Crew 11 members are Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency astronauts Kibiya Yui and Roscosmos cosmonaut Oleg Platonov. Now, the postponed spacewalk would have been the first for Cardman and the 10th for Fink, which would have tied him for the most spacewalks by a NASA astronaut. Another spacewalk planned for the 15th will likely be delayed as well due to the schedule change. The astronauts assigned to that EVA have not yet been announced. Isaacman said NASA is evaluating earlier launch opportunities for the Crew 12 launch, with 4 astronauts previously planned for no earlier than mid-February. Earlier this week, we got news that the Hubble Telescope spotted a failed starless galaxy known as Cloud 9. Astronomers say they have identified this new type of astronomical object that challenges traditional ideas about how galaxies form. Using data from NASA's Hubble Space Telescope, scientists studied a cloud of gas nicknamed Cloud 9, located near the spiral galaxy Messier 94, about 14 million light-years from Earth. The object contains no stars, making it nearly invisible in optical light. One of the principal investigators said that this is a tale of a failed galaxy. The absence of stars is exactly what proves the theory right. It tells us that we have found a primordial object that has not yet or may never, light up the cosmos with starlight. Hubble observations revealed a faint, ghostly concentration of gas. Astronomers said that the cloud is also dominated by dark matter, which is an invisible substance that makes up most of the universe's mass. Together, these characteristics provided strong evidence for an object long predicted by scientists known as a reionization-limited HI cloud, or a relic. According to NASA, in the early universe, some dark matter halos were able to gather gas but failed to trigger star formation. Those conditions left behind rare starless relics that have remained largely undetected until now. The discovery of Cloud 9 confirms a key prediction of cosmological models and offers a rare glimpse into how galaxies begin, or in this case, how they fail to begin their lives. That's all for now. You can find regional forecasts and more science-based articles at AccuWeather.com. And for your local forecast at your fingertips, download the AccuWeather app. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe. I'll be back on Monday with more from AccuWeather.